Welcome to Ranger Reviews, a web series we look at episodes of the TV show Power Rangers and then discuss them. Today we're exploring the 101st episode of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, as well as the 41st episode of Season 2, titled The Wedding, Part 1. We begin this episode at Angel Grove High School in Miss Appleby's class, where Principal Kaplan is teaching for no reason whatsoever. Apparently, Angel Grove High has been selected for some exchange program with Australia. So, of course, all 6 Ranger teens and Bulk and Skull are going to Australia. There's a lot of questions here. Whatever, Ernie says goodbye to them at the train station that I'm 100% sure is already in Australia. According to Billy, the trip is coinciding with Lord Zedd's 100-year recharge, where he has to recharge every 100 years, I guess. Aisha seems to think that that means that there won't be any trouble while they're gone. To which I say that it doesn't matter because you guys can literally teleport anywhere. Bulk and Skull plan to ditch the Ranger teens when they get to Australia. Zedd checks in and he's pissed that they're leaving town now, but he can't do anything about it because he's gotta go take a nap. Then, out of space, we see Rita's space dumpster just spinning around. In Australia, the Ranger teens land and they do sightseeing adventures like seeing the Sydney Opera House, and Bulk hugs a plush kangaroo to legitimately the worst 90s song ever. Tommy's also wearing a green headband, probably because the Green Ranger probably hadn't left the show yet when this was filmed. Alpha goes for a walk for whatever reason, and Rita is coming in hot. Zedd tells Goldar to go away and he falls asleep. It's pretty obvious that this suit was not meant to lie down, ever. Anyways, the Rangers are having lunch, presumably, and Bulk and Skull offensively order the lobster from the menu, extra fresh, from a waitress that does a terrible Australian accent. Then Rita crash lands on the moon and the Ranger teens see random lightning in the sky, and they decide that they need to just chill out because Zordon will contact them if there's any problems. Then someone makes the joke about using a tugboat to get all the souvenirs home, and Tommy laughs, and then he stops, and then he laughs again, in one of the most awkward things I've ever seen JDF do on camera. And that's counting those times that he's attempted emotions. Oh, and Bulk and Skull get their extra fresh lobster, and yeah, it's a live lobster. The only thing that makes this scene funny is that Skull holds up a boomerang to it, like that's a thing that Australians just carry around. Rita leaves her space dumpster, but she's still apparently tiny, even though that's not how it worked in the first episode. She has plans for Zedd though. She walks into the throne room, scuttling around. Finster also laments in his quarters how he misses Rita because she appreciated him more. And Rita runs in, telling Finster to make her grow full size again. Finster instantly uses some random device to make Rita grow again, who hugs him while not looking at the camera for what will be obvious reasons. They talk about how Rita needs a love potion for Lord Zedd so that they can get married, so they can get the Rangers together. Finster tells her that the Ranger teens are out of town, but they'll use Alpha 5 to lure them back. Meanwhile, Alpha is walking through a desert and he straight up creates life by making flowers grow thanks to the Morphin Grid. What? Finster and Putties appear behind him, placing an evil disc in his back. And after they leave, he stumbles away. Alpha then comes into the command center and Zordon knows right away that Alpha's being weird. Meanwhile, in Australia, the teens are splitting up from their group to have 2 hours to shop. And this is when I noticed that Billy hasn't been wearing his glasses this entire time. Bulk and Skull also run away to do something, and Kim drops some knowledge about needing to get presents for her mom, her brother, and her Uncle Steve. Alpha calls them, telling them to teleport to an abandoned theater in downtown Angel Grove, and Alpha yells at Zordon while doing this, shutting him up. They're worried about Alpha. The 6 walk around the corner, and it's Morphin time. At the abandoned theater, the 6 Rangers teleport in, talking about how creepy this place is. At the command center, Alpha is going nuts, laughing as he just hits buttons. Zordon says that the theater is a vortex, which means the Rangers won't have their powers in there? What? All the while, Alpha just kicks things and is generally rude. The 6 Rangers walk around the place, and doors start to close thanks to random clown heads. Finster is also using moon mud on Rita's face to make her look younger, and when she looks up, she's changed actresses. Finster also gives her the love potion, and Rita is very excited about this. The Rangers can't get in contact with Alpha, and they're panicking a bit. Then Alpha starts putting things on Zordon, and it's supposed to be scary, I guess, for some reason. Zedd is still asleep while Rita looks in, and she says, "Yuck, how'd you like to wake up to that every morning?" "Oh well, we all have to make sacrifices sometimes." Gross. He then pours a love potion into one of his tubes. Finster is recreating some of Rita's favorite monsters to be her wedding guests. but also so they can go torment the Power Rangers. He puts monsters into his Monstermatic, like Spidertron and Minotaur, but trust me, we're not going to see those ones. The 6 Rangers are still wandering aimlessly when the Invincible Flytrap, Saliguana, and Sacadillo appear in front of them. They jump down from a balcony to find Guy, Grumblebee, Rhino Blaster, Pexter, and Dramole down there too. They try to teleport, but they can't. They attempt to call out their power weapons, and again, nothing. They're surrounded. To be continued. Finally, Season 2, you gave us a damn good episode. I mean, the setup for Australia is paper thin, but it's okay. Long story short, filming for the Power Rangers movie ran long while in Australia, so these next few episodes are going to all be obviously filmed in Australia instead of in California, which is honestly fine because seeing some change in the scenery alone is a little refreshing. Evil Alpha is A+, and Rita's return is pretty good too. In fact, swapping her out for a new actress was handled very well, and wow, I'm just glad I finally like an episode from Season 2. Will next time continue to be just as good? Until then, may the power protect you.